true hippie.
Boom! Welcome to another staffz&crackz sessions. Yeah, we're not in our studio right now. You know, we're in a different. See this? This is our studio. None of these interruptions. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, welcome to staffz&crackz studio sessions. Well, we're not in our studio, we're in another studio, and today we're going to be interviewing upcoming artist KB.
Money shot, call it an addiction. All I think about is money shot, call it an addiction. All I think about is money shot, call it an addiction. All I think about is money, shit, I call it an addiction. If you got it, you're a target. It's just one of the symptoms. If I got it, I'ma blast it. A decision I'ma live with. I'll be trapping out the jailhouse, sending peas to my sisters. Could never say I need you, now my pride wouldn't let me. If they're on them, let them get me. If you on me, better dead me.
What's going on, KB? Good? Good. So KB, what got you into music? What got you into like doing music and starting up music?
Right, that's a big question. That's the jump, you know.
Yeah.
That's the jump. Do you know what it is? I think it's more like it's more expression, isn't it? It's more expression. It's like I was never into things like writing diaries or being like creative through writing and all that. Like, do writing from school or college or whatever it was, innit? But music, I can say what I want. There's no filter.
What do you think of the music scene now today in the UK?
I think the music scene now, I think it's actually underrated. I feel like it's very underrated, especially when you compare it to things like America. Like, I saw a video the other day where it was like, English people they talk about the struggle. What struggles over there? Like, what goods?
I think it was Young Thug who said that, wasn't it?
It's like, what goods in England? What time I'm thinking, like, you couldn't say that if you was here.
Yeah. Who's your favorite artist of today? Like, what artist do you look up to today? Like,
Paper.
Yeah. Okay.
From
What do you think
jump.
he's your favorite artist today?
Yeah.
Think he's the best artist in the UK at the moment?
At the moment, yeah. But it's because of training day. If he didn't drop training day, then it would have been like he ain't released night for a while, innit?
So as a young up and coming artist, what is the challenges you face? Like, what's difficult for you to kind of break onto the scene?
With a lot of people, like say if Potter or something like that was to look at me, I think it's hard to take some more like younger rappers serious a lot of the time. Like, age comes into it a lot, innit? Like, I've been out here for years, like rolled a 10-year bids. So
do you feel like you're like, when you look at the music game, what kind of struggles do you feel like you'll face? Not now, but once you get into the game, is there any sort of struggles that you feel like might be in the industry?
I think media is a big part of it. Media. What it is, I tend to fuck about a lot, innit? Sometimes you just say shit, it's funny, moment, things like that. And you know, like just scrolling through Insta, you see loads of people's old tweets getting brought up.
We've basically gone a bit PC now.
It's hard to express yourself.
Everyone's too sensitive. Everyone's too sensitive nowadays.
I agree.
Way too sensitive.
And you think that's had an impact on music?
Yeah. I think it mainly started. I think it started in comedy.
Yeah,
like, there's a lot of things in comedy that you can't say, that like the kings of comedy, like Bernie Mac.
The Dave Chappelle.
Like, he would just roast you over anything, over his gender, colour, like it didn't matter.
It's a bit harder now, but I don't think that rap should ever be influenced by political correctness, because that was part of rap. You say what you want.
You want to say, you say how you feel. What do you think? What do you think that, like, because it's obviously your generation now, I'll say, obviously now, what do you think that the young artists do today that's wrong? Because sometimes they like to, because sometimes you see a lot of artists upload videos and stuff and they don't get seen, or they be putting in the work but they still don't break into the scene, they're still struggling. So as a young artist, why do you think it's kind of difficult for somebody like you as a young artist? What's the challenge? Why do you find it kind of hard to break into the scene? Why is it a bit difficult?
I think, I don't know if I'm speaking for myself personally, but like, I feel like a lot of rappers, they just follow the trend, if you know what I mean. Like, you see my type of music, like, you see that in 1 of 10 of these.
I know you mean.
But like, nowadays you've got 10 different drill rappers, and then it's like, raw. What's different about you to the other 10?
So why do you think drill has been so impactful over the last few years?
So I think I like drill. I think it's the it's just another way of expressing yourself.
But
it's been so popular. I mean,
yeah.
It's taken the music game by storm. Like,
What it is, I think it's like, again, it's the way of expressing yourself, but it's a more like hype way to it. Like, I can have all my guys in the back and we'll just jump in and things like that. Like, rather than, I don't know, I make like a deep song and then it's like something feeling a spliff to it.
So when did you start rapping? What age would you say you started properly?
Yeah. Say about year 7 times.
Do you find it hard to write lyrics? Like, how do you spell your pen game?
Yeah, I get writer's block.
You get writer's block?
But you know what it is? So I saw, I think it was Roddy Ricch that said this, So the reason you get writer's block so much is because things need to happen in order for me to write about it. So if nothing's happening in my life, I'm not just putting down everything you've heard me say 5 times already. Something needs to happen. Then I'm like, raw, let me put this down, innit?
So is there any females in the game that you particularly like?
Oh, the females!
Steph Don. I think T Zandos is hard as well. T Zandos is hard. Yeah. She's got mad energy.
Yeah, she's got mad energy.
There's one I found the other day actually. I can't remember her name though. She's done a little freestyle one. Out Your TV.
I heard it. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. She's not big like that yet. She's just starting off in the game and getting her name out there.
But she's got a little Caribbean accent when she raps as well.
She's not bad still. She's not bad. She's good still.
I like Little Sims. I think she.
Little Sims.
I don't even know who that is.
She does a lot of lyrical.
People don't know.
Little Sims.
Yeah, Little Sims bad. She's good.
Miss Banks is bad.
Yeah.
Most man. She's like.
Right. So what do you think? So what do you think of featuring? Like features, what do you think of it?
I think it's techie. It's techie. I feel like there's a lot of songs where like you'd expect both of them to be hard together. Like, cool. I say one of my favorite rappers, J. Cole, innit? J. Cole from the jump. Then got another one of my favorite rappers, Kendrick. Everyone was like, look, those two were on a track, will blow billion views. Like not a million, you get a billion views. Yeah. Then they dropped Black Friday. And didn't do that well. What did they get? Like 20 million? Like, it was an alright track, but they just used each other's beats and it wasn't all that.
So tell us more about your music and have you got anything that's going to be released soon? Is there any projects you're working on?
Yeah, I got music video, freestyle video. Should be dropping sometime next month. And I got an EP that's nearly finished as well. It's not even named yet. It's not even in the naming process yet. It's just getting the tracks down.
How many tracks on the EP?
Maybe about 7, 8.
Okay. So Zara, what's your biggest fears? What is your biggest fear in the industry? I always ask people this one because some people say failure, some people, it's all different, it all varies. But
you know what? I don't know if I say failure because end of the day, the first person before anyone else that I'm making my music for is myself.
Yes.
It's just I'm letting you hear it. You know what I mean? So what would it be? I don't know, you know. You know, I feel like people feeling like I'm not talking about what I'm living. It's not really as in like a fear, but like to see if like I do get successful, and then you're like, raw. Was you even about what you was talking about?
What does it say for the people them out there, man? You know the internet's a tough crowd.
All I think about freestyle, run it up. Over 20k. And first music video, had a freestyle video out for what? I was in, about 4 years ago. 4 years ago. His first professional video coming out.
KB, remember KB, look out for him, Up and coming artist. Hopefully you take over the UK scene soon,
exactly. OWP's up next.
Oh, okay. Say no more. And that is staffz&crackz sessions, not in our studio. Where we are?
We never say the episodes now.
See, look, she remembers. You don't remember? 12? No, it's 11. 11. It's 11. Episode 11. I remembered,
Right.
But boom, tune in.